discovered. Now we're going back to the Neuromod division to incapacitate Dahl, and then go to the Arboretum to, well, here at the Arboretum we might as well, but I don't know if that's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna count on, well, no, you know what, I better go back. Better go back to Neuromods first, and then come back, because once we meet Alex, then the big typhus is going to be there, and I don't know what's going to happen. And so, we better go ahead and go back to the Neuromod division and the lobby, and take care of that before we do anything else. So that's the plan. Then we'll come back to meet Alex.
Hello. Good to
Good
see you
evening,
again,
Talos.
Dr. Yu.
Registration for the Talos Employees Talent Show is now open. See Galen in the crew quarters front desk to reserve a slot.
Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Scanning target. No type of material detected.
Screw us. Okay.
Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
I've never hacked on these things before. I don't know what it'll do. Okay, it went right through the floor. Okay, whatever. Holy crap. Gotta be kidding me. Basically, shut the hell up. How? You son of a bitch. Shoot shit at me? Kiss my ass. Fucking asshole. Screaming in my ears, shit. Fuck you. Yeah, ain't so bad. Yeah, ain't so bad. Okay. I said this thing that I got from the treasure hunt was some sort of thing I can fabricate. I haven't been my fabricator yet. Where's the one in this? It's in the upstairs office. I don't even know if I can get over there. There's so much shit gonna be in the way. I might wait and hit the one in my office after this. Really? You fucking asshole. You wanna do that? You wanna do that? Let's go. Come on. I'm getting tired of these fucking assholes. Who are you shooting at anyway? Okay. Go up, try to hit that fabricator. Hopefully there's not a bunch of shit in here. I feel like there is. Not a bunch, just that, I guess. Here's another one.
Experimental data concerning your mind.
What the hell are you talking about? What the hell did it do? Oh, what the hell is that? Okay. What? Okay, Adventurer's Toolkit, that's what it is. Okay. What is shooting me? Fuck you.
Negative detected.
Something must have just gone out of here. Anyway. Jackass.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dahl, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing.
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander, Dahl, I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. Transtar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit. All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station. Or Transtar will blackbox me.
Everyone at Transtar, well done and thank you.
Just
I'm
need
sure
to
you
check
feel
your vitals.
disoriented. This is because you've just experienced a medical
nothing wrong with
procedure
me.
known as aptoregressive neurotomy. For the next few hours, you might have trouble with fine motor skills or recalling details. More importantly, your memory of the tests is completely gone. But don't worry. I want you to know you're willing participant.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station.
Okay, so we got that. Come on, Naganoro. Been waiting for you. Doopy-doo. Three's company too. Back to the Arboretum.
Good evening, Talos. We'd like to remind you that company policy requires you to log any voluntary extension of your work hours with the station counselor. We know the project aboard...
I'm never, like, by the time I get to having the average neuromods installed that I can actually throw like huge things, I've got enough weapons upgrades. I don't need to try it, but I wonder how actually throwing like a huge cargo box at someone would actually, would it hurt them, or would it just knock them down, or would it kill them, or would it just bounce off, But there's no way to know, I guess. If I find an enemy and I just pick some up, throw it at them. It's the only way I know to know. Do you know enough to know enough? That's a question. That's the question. I'm looking at this piece of shit. See if this one will go through the floor too, if it'll actually. Get up off the ground. Get up off of that thing. And dance so you feel better.
Zone sweep. Checking attack angles.
I don't know what that is. There's something that's making a noise. but I don't know what.
I promised you my arming key. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you can see. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, I gave What? Morgan!
I can get a good look at this one. Yeah, a wormhole or something. Terrible. What you say, crap? How did I get out here? Where'd Alex from here? I always wonder what happens if you don't get to him, but haven't really wanted to try it.
Morgan, don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Talos 1. If you leave now, you're only delaying the inevitable. Where do you think the Typhon will go next?
I've never tried it at this point in the game. Wonder what...
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending. Setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods, the risk is substantial. But if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So, you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do... Morgan, I don't understand how you got the launch key to that escape pod. Of all the ways the test could have changed you, this was the last one I expected. You just... quitting.
Yeah, it's just gonna reset me right there. Okay. So there's no way to...
Fail. This isn't the one.
There's no way to complete the December objective, so... Now we know. I mean, we've tried it at basically every point in the game, and it hadn't worked, so... Alright. I don't know what that red thing is, but that's not what I'm going. I'm gonna go down here. So I'll go to the lobby. Gotta get for damn Bobby. Okay.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null way. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder us.
It wouldn't be murdering a... I mean, I've killed so many of them that at this point it doesn't even matter. But he's saying to murder a whole... Like, there is people, I mean, there's probably more where that came from. I mean, it's not the only thing in whatever planet that he lives on that can house creatures of that size. Anybody else? What? Another one of these. God. Where could you just go?
Suit integrity damaged.
Whatever. Come on. Let's go.
idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scanned the Apex, but all my models point to suffering. Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending. Setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods, the risk is substantial. But if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So,
what is that talking
I'm
about?
putting
Scan
myself
the
in...
Apex. I'm gonna look that up real quick. See what that's talking about. This is the second time I heard that, and I don't know what it's talking about. Oh, okay, so you can't...
I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October.
The Apex
Say
is
hello.
the...
Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else.
Why wasn't that reloading?
So, you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here.
Yeah.
Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
I was close enough to the ground to do that. That's so cheap with that bullshit. Give me all the fucking medkits, okay. At this point. Fuck was that?
Is destabilizing. They're lying to you. Hurry.
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
Okay, so back to the elevator, back to the Arboretum.
Hello, nice to see you.
Yeah.
More specimens required.
Okay, I'm just reading some alternate endings. Okay, I'm referring to the... Oh yeah, I thought I went in the right way. Yeah, looks like it. Just look at Paul Walter, guys. I don't give a shit about you. Yeah, I'm not seeing any definite alternate endings. I mean, I've done a run of this now. I did an all-human before, I did just a regular, I did an all-alien run, I think, where I just installed alien neuromods. I've blown up the station, I've not blown up the station. You can't do the escape pod, it's just a hoax. MacGuffin, if you will. And you can't really... There's really no other alternate endings that I know of. This might be the first time I'm gonna blow up the station and do the all-human run. I don't know what I did before. When I did the all-human run, I don't remember if I did the the null wave or the other thing, or the blow-up path. Now what would happen if I let Alex die, is my only thing. Or if I killed him. But there's certain things I really don't want to do.
Microgravity detected.
read this real quick. Okay. I don't know. I'm just reading a little thread of people talking about different ways.
What's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan. I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Where am I going? Here. This is where I'm going. Are you gonna get in my way? No. Okay.
Who? What am I talking to?
Morgan.
Morgan? Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan. You?
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. I wish you understood. I've bet the course of this entire station around what you wanted. I let you persuade me. And now you're gonna throw it all away? Just stop and think for one goddamn second, Morgan.
The safety is off on his firearm.
I think you've said enough. I would never harm you, Morgan. Never. This machine, it had your voice. I knew from the video you'd done something with operators, but this? It's not too late, you know. We can still salvage this. You change your mind once, you can change it again. I won't stop you if you decide to end it all. I told you I wouldn't. So, what's it gonna be?
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I wish there was something I could have said to snap you out of this. Fugue. It's my fault. I gambled too much. And the worst part? It isn't losing the station or the tech. It's you. I lost my sister. That is a mistake I will never recover from.
Warning.
There's nothing left to talk about. If you have some means of escape, you may as well go. I won't be leaving. Everything I cared about...
The shuttle is ready to go, Morgan. I'll wait a few minutes before detonation. But then, I'm gone. You're on your own after that.
Okay, hope that didn't cost me. I mean, I'm as fast as I can possibly be, so... On both the... weightless, I mean the outer, the spacewalking in regular.
Microgravity detected.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture.
Okay. Arboretum and then Shuttle Bay. So, if you install the null wave, then January will try to at least incapacitate Alex with his like electric thing. If you install or if you do the arming keys, then Alex will kill January. I did both one time. I think it was just January, so usually I'll just do both, but this time, since I did the first time, I decided I would do the explosion.
Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move. Боже мой. Every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
Yeah, no shit. Oh yeah, I got plenty of time here.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Okay. And the jetway should already be down, so I'll just run up it and get in and go. I never did get in the back cabin, but there's not anything but a Neuromod, which I don't need anyway. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Why would somebody buy that? Okay, last stretch here.
Operator deployment resuming.
What the hell is all that shit?
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Aperture clear.
What kind of operator? Okay.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Now come the fireworks. I hope there'll be enough.
Really, this guy?
I thought you had left the station because of what happened between us. And that I had lied to you about my condition. I was angry with you. And myself. But I'm glad you are here with me now. And I like who you have become. You have my father's strength.
I thought they wasn't gonna let me in at first, on account of this volunteer get-up.
You made it. Look, I know what happened. You aren't solely to blame. You helped me and my officers when we needed it. I'll be sure to let Earthside know what you did to help us in the cargo bay.
Evacuate Talos
Morgan, we should go.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, it was an honor to work with you on Talos. And your brother. And thank you for retrieving Leitner's remains. Maya always loved the sound of his playing. I couldn't let it die with the station. His was a rare gift, and his skill should be shared. Not only with me, but with others.
Warning.
I didn't come all this way to die now, Morgan. Put your ass in that seat.
You are a real decent human being, Morgan, you.
What are we waiting for?
Боже мой, please, take your seat.
Ready or not, starting debark operations. Pre-flight check is who gives a shit. Hang on to your seat. This will be a rough ride.
I keep having this dream.
Alright, so let's see what happens here. Okay.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us, but its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. It let him go. Was that mercy?
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect her? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do. We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Okay. So that was an all-human run. Not much difference. Slightly. Okay. Well, we'll figure out something else to play going forward, so thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll see you around the bend. Happy trails.